Let's take a turn to an entirely different style now. This one is soul. And Bernard Edwards is a bass player in that genre that you definitely want to check out. This song snippet is a little bit oriented on the song We Are Family. And again, our styles analysis. What's the tonal material in my formula? Well, this one uses a lot of octaves, triads, and chromaticism. The rhythm, in this case, it's a 2-bar phrase, and it starts with quarter notes and then starts with a quarter note, that's sort of the hook, but then goes into a more lively groove. We'll talk about that as we go. The subdivision is straight in this case, and the phrasing is sort of in between medium. It's not as short as it was on the reggae, for example. The tone used here is more reminiscent of like a 60s Fender. I'd probably have to use different strings and tweak it to get closer to it, but I definitely dialed in more mids and it rolled off a little bit from the low end, just coming out of the reggae, and put in a little highs back in as well. Now, the playing technique used here is just fingers, and we have a little hammer-on in there as well. And the range of the instrument used is more the lower end. In that sense, that's similar to the reggae. And the groove features a little bit of an interplay between spacious sections and more lively or dense sections, if you will. So there's a little bit of a contrast here. On the groove kernel, I would say the hook is that quarter note in the beginning. And there is a 16th note rhythm in the guitar that is of relevance because we're hooking up with that a little bit. So let's see what it sounds like. So let me break that down for you. We're starting again with this quarter note. That's like a boom statement, right? That's like a groove kernel, if you will. And then we have pretty consistently every other bar this rhythmic figure. It's just the octave, right? Going down early, syncopated, into the new chord change, the A flat. And that's basically just to try it. And then I have this little flourish there, the short hammer on, where I just play with my left hand, just hammer it on, nothing on the right. And then I'm walking back to, that's essentially pentatonic here. And this part of the groove emulates the first bar. This idea of the quarter note, dotted eighth, 16th, and the fast octave like this, and then we have a little walk up to the next chord change, again syncopated, and triad, syncopated now to the next chord change in the middle of the bar, also a triad, and then a little walk up to the repeat of that, and then see, you can play some of those notes as dead notes if you want to phrase them that way. That's also cool. And then we're going to the F here, and then that's the fifth. So that is, I think, different than on the other spot. But again, we're going with the anticipated, eighth note anticipated into the next chord change. Triad, my little hammer on, triad backwards. And then we're going to the new chord change again, the E flat. Walk up, syncopated, triad, syncopated, and a little transition back to the beginning.